this is Denise and Danette with Perry Hill Farms.
We're so glad you're here with us today. We wanted to come on this Saturday morning, beautiful Saturday morning, cool weather.
Ooh, the cold has arrived.
Yeah, I know. It's the end of October, and we are busy on the farm today. The guys are heading out to go get hay, and
we thought we'd do a little update video.
We're gonna do an update video of the farm. We'll see you a little bit, hon.
See y'all.
So multitasking today.
We absolutely have to tag team here to get things done around here on the farm. So we want you to join us this morning as Denise and I walk through. It's been a while since we've done an update here on the farm and walked you through everything that's going on here. We've had a lot this year.
This year's been a full year.
A full year, and we kind of slacked a little bit on the videos, and really it's because we've had two weddings and a house renovation.
Yes.
And going on, and so we had Jason and Lauren get married this year, and then we renovated their house, and we had shared a video there of the putting insulation in. And then just a few weeks ago,
Caleb and Megan got married.
Her oldest son and Megan got married here on the hill. So all of this has happened on Perry Hill. And so we've had some big events, exciting events.
Yes.
That just isn't farming and gardening and it's our journey. And
it's our daily life.
Our daily life. And so we want to share that with you.
But yeah, it's been a while since we've given you an update. And so we wanted to come on and just go through the farm and show you where things are right now and for the fall and just let you follow along.
So come on.
So in the raised beds, you just saw a video recently of me and Eric picking our snake beans on the trellises and all. But the update on this is our plans is once this is done, of course, this bed will continue to be our tomato bed. It didn't do well last year, so this year we're going to do it again and do it the way we did it the year before.
Yeah, I know we greatly missed our tomatoes this year in our raised bed
this year.
So we're going to make this this side is going to be our tomatoes.
Yes. And see, the one thing we did differently is we used worm castings this year. And I just don't know if that was what affected the tomatoes or what, but we're going to go back to what we did before on that bed. We're going to bring the trellises that is here with hog panels. We're going to bring them all the way to the end here. And
We'll
then
do a video on that.
And we've got a video coming. And in this bed, we're going to put some strawberries. And Eric said it takes 3 years to really produce good strawberries. So we're going to do this raised bed and that. If that one doesn't work, because I think the shade is too much,
We might have to build another
we're
one
thinking about building another one on this side to make sure it gets full sunlight. So as far as the raised beds go, that's where we're at right now, letting the snap beans run their course. Hopefully Christmas beans will fill out soon and we'll get to pick those. And they're blooming like crazy.
Got butter beans on there. Yeah, that's what those are, aren't they?
Christmas beans is what Eric called them the other day.
Yeah, they're like a butter bean, I think.
Like a butter bean, yeah.
Right.
So that's the update on the raised beds.
If you have any helpful hints on strawberries, because we've tried growing strawberries before, we've not been very successful. So we need all the helpful advice that we can on doing that. And as you can see, our lettuce is gone. We harvested it. You saw a video on that, and that was very successful.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So now we'll move on to the chickens. Okay, so the update on the chickens they're doing fine. They did have a time, we've got about 17 left. We had 21 to start with, and some have died. Virgil is still around, making his presence known all the time. But we still have all of our Wyandottes, silver laced, golden laced, Colombian, and the blue and red laced. We also have one buff Orpington somewhere.
yeah.
And they kind of laid off of laying eggs for a few weeks or so, and they just started kind of picking up a little bit. We were getting as much as almost 2 dozen a day, and recently they dropped down to about 6 or 8 a day.
It's the daylight.
It's the daylight. So they're doing okay. They're giving us eggs, and we're not going without for sure. But they're doing great. Our pen that Eric built for us is wonderful. We haven't had any trouble with animals getting in it. It's just been doing great. And we did take some eggs at one time, and we incubated them and raised them up, and they hatched out, and they're actually at our uncle's He's raising them up for us there, and they'll be replacing these because Eric said about 2 to 3 years is about all you get out of egg-laying hens. So we've got some new ones coming up after that will replace that. So that's the update on the chickens. So we've got some. Go ahead.
No, we're out here on the dock, and this is where we like to spend a lot of time on the dock. And since our last video, we got some new ducks, some mallards.
I had a friend who gave me 4
4
babies.
You can see them out there.
4 babies that she had to get rid of, and I brought them and put them in a cage and kept them in a cage for till they were about 8 weeks old, and fed them. And then we released them onto the bank here, and they've stayed around. The fortunate thing about it is if you can see them, we have 2 drakes and 2 females. Yep. What a perfect combination. And our little Muscovy right here, who's been around,
Mr. Mo.
Mr. Mo,
He's
who
hung
likes
around.
to eat the fish feed.
And of course, you see our fish out there eating.
Yeah.
We also have a wild geese, an injured wild geese that's around here somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but he's been hanging around as well. So we just add him to part of Perry Hill as well.
We'll have to give him a name too. Everything gets a name out here.
Absolutely. So
We haven't named the ducks yet, though.
we haven't.
Maybe you could give us some names for the 4 ducks.
Give us some suggestions for the 4 ducks. Absolutely.
Lucy, Ethel, Ricky, Ricardo, and
Oh,
what's the other one?
I can't think of.
What's Ethel's husband's name?
Oh Lord,
You're gonna have to help us remember what was Ethel's husband's name. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
So there we go.
There you
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Suggestions would be great. So that's the
absolutely
update on our ducks. We love them. They're great to have, and they're very beautiful.
Okay, guys, we are here in the goat pen today to update you on all our goats. We got some big stuff going on.
It's been a busy year this year.
Yep.
We did decide on my 3 babies that I bottle fed, Sassy, Prim, and Piper. We
Right
did
here?
decide to bring in a male
Right there.
Nigerian dwarf goat to mate with them. One of the guy that I bought these 3 from had a red polled, beautiful moon spotted male goat named Redmond, and we brought him in and put those 4 in the back pasture and let them mate over the springtime. And he stayed for about 2 months, and then stayed in the back pasture back there. And then in July, we brought in, when we got rid of the little bitty babies that we had sold that were born at the beginning of the year, or when they were born. Yeah, they're born at the beginning of the year. We brought Keebler in and let him be with the other females, my Cocoa Caramel, Leah, and Cooker, the older ones. And so right now it looks like we may possibly have and Crazy Karen too, all 8 of them pregnant.
Look at this right
maybe.
here. Look at this.
This is Leah, and she is prime. She's buckskin, brown-eyed, moon-spotted, Nigerian dwarf. She's pregnant, and Caramel, she's the one who gave us twins last year. She's probably pregnant and all, but Sassy, oh, my little Sassy right here, I'm telling you what, she's not very sociable, but look how big she is. And I did start noticing this week that her sack is starting to feel her sack, Prim's sack in the back is starting to drop a little bit. So that means anytime in the next month or so, we could be having some babies. So that made us start thinking.
Absolutely. And that's part of our project today. The guys are putting their minds together
to make kidding stalls, because we have the 3 stalls in the little goat barn, but that's just not enough for 8. If they all start calving at the same time, the thing that I like to do is about a week before they deliver, try to get them into a stall so they can be there by themselves and that they can start, preparing themselves to have babies. And then look at them all.
Our goats are so sociable. They're just the sweetest creatures.
Crazy Karen even wants to get on the bunch. Look at her. She's a little skittish. But then we like to, once they calf, have their babies, we like for them to be able to stay with their baby a week, babies a week by
that
themselves.
takes up about 2 weeks of a stall. And so with 8 goats possibly gonna drop,
we don't want to run out of stall space. So that's our plans, is to work on sometime soon Yeah. Over the next week or so is some new kidding stalls for our goats to have babies. So, but they're doing wonderful. They're doing great. They're growing. Keebs is doing great. Of course, he'll have to go back to the back pasture again, which he usually gets worked up and stressed about that. But we'll work something out for him. But he's a sweet man too. You stink today though. Whoop. Them stinks today. But that's an update on all of our goats. Probably the next video we have will be having them possibly getting close to calving.
Well, we're going to do build the stall building.
Yeah, we'll build the stall building. Yeah, the stalls for them. Yeah. But I will have to trim their hooves soon and just groom them and get them ready for being mamas again. Hey, Coco, you such a sweet girl. And get them ready for having more babies.
That's
And
right.
So hopefully,
It'll be exciting.
we'll have us a good set of babies on the hill again.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Always growing on the farm. Always. Okay, now we're in the rabbit barn, I guess, condominium, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. Danette's on the inside. I'm on the outside. I don't do the inside.
Well, it's cooled off enough that maybe
The snakes are gone.
the snakes are gone. But we have been in here and witnessed some snakes close and personal, which has been very traumatic for us.
Yeah.
That's probably one thing that we don't. I'm fine with snakes.
But they stay away.
Just don't come to me. Stay away from me. But anyway, we have finally gotten all silver fox rabbits. And we've done some videos on them. We have 2 males that we used to breed with. And we have about 4 females that we use to breed us up some. We've got a beautiful brown female back here that we use to breed with. So we got, as you can see, we got a bunch of rabbits. And today, one of the things that Jason and Eric want to do is get this pen right here of rabbits butchered. We have about 5. It's our grow out pen. Get them butchered and in the freezer, or what we have found probably most beneficial to us is doing stir fry meat and canning the meat and doing a broth with their kind of like a chicken broth. Man, it's good for stuff. So this grow out pen today, hopefully they'll be butchered and ready to process some future meals for us. But this is our silver fox rabbits. We have really enjoyed having them. They've produced us a lot of meals and stir fries and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you that and update you on them. Stay tuned. Woo! We are at the pig pen. Woo! The wind is blowing.
It stank.
But we wanted to update you.
Anthony, bless his heart.
We wanted to update you on the pigs. We still have our Mangalista pig. Boy, look at Mr. Squiggly. He's growing. He's going to be our big breeder pig. One day, we're going to breed him.
One ugly fella.
He is, bless us. He's so ugly, he's cute. And then we have the Mrs. is what we've named her. She's a Berkshire. And I think Eric had shared in a previous video maybe that his goal was to crossbreed them because the Mangalista is a real fatty pig as far as his meat. And then of course the Berkshire, they are for just mass production. They give you a lot of meat. And so we wanted to kind of see how that did when we let them breed, and hopefully we'll get some piglets off of them to either sell or put in the freezer for us. I don't know about you. Were you going to say that?
No.
Were you headed where I was going?
No, go ahead.
If you've ever eaten your own grown pork, you would never buy from the store again.
It's great.
We are thankful to have a butcher in our family, Stumpy, cuts and processes all of our meat. And so we have enjoyed pork chops and bacon and sausage for sure here on the hill.
I'll tell you though, we redid these pens also with them and made the sheds for them to little houses for them, and they've been the best thing.
Keep them out of the sun.
Keep them out of the sun. I think they've really enjoyed it. The hogs have. They've done very, very, very well here. We're very proud of our new pens here for that. So
our goal is to put a gate so that they can cross over. And when it's time for them to mingle, we'll let him join in with the missus, and hopefully they'll be successful in that. We'll keep you updated on that. We're not sure how that's going to go because we're learning as we go as well. And like I said on all our other videos, you're going to see our successes and you're going to see our failures.
Trials and errors.
Trials
all
and
the
errors.
time. All the time.
But
So that's the update on the pigs.
yep.
They stank.
The Mangalista, again, we went all the way to Tennessee to McGee Family Homestead. He has a YouTube channel as well. Traveled all the way up there. We have a previous video that we posted traveling there, me, Jace, Lauren, and Eric, and got him when he was just a little thing. But he's getting bigger, so hopefully in a month or two, the missus, she'll be ready to mingle with Squiggly.
Yep, hopefully so.
So stay tuned.
All right, so we're here on the garden,
Yep.
and I'm gonna let Danette give the update on everything because her husband's did most of the planting. We help, but he's home during the week, in the afternoons, and
He's
he's
the
able-
master gardener.
Yeah, he happens
And your
to have,
Eric is the master engineer. He helps with the building projects pretty much. He determines on what's best. I guess together they do, but
well, yeah,
your guy's the research man.
yeah.
That's what we'll say. That's what we'll say. But here, like we've shared in the past, what we've learned is crop rotation. And so we have about an acre of land that we've divided into about six plots is what we do. And so we've learned the best way to control pests in your garden and is to do crop rotation. And during the winter, we plant a cover crop on it, and then when we start, a few weeks before we're getting ready to plant, we till that in and we tarp it for several weeks and to do a weed control. And so we have found that to be the most beneficial, don't you think?
Yeah, it's been
And
good.
so here for our fall garden, we've got some English peas that the guys have just planted, and they're starting to come up, as you can see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 8 rows, I think, or 10 rows of 7 rows of English peas. Denise counted them, and they're kind of spotty a little bit, but hopefully we can get a good stand on those. And then, of course, as Anthony pans, you can see the end product of some of our gardening, our peppers and okra. We used a row cover on it, and it's at the end of its row, and it's time to get. We could probably go out there again and pick some more
Habanero peppers, I see.
jalapenos, as I showed
And
you in the
jalapenos,
previous video that we stocked up on that. Yes, they're still growing.
There's still a bunch.
Yep.
Yeah, little peppers. Look at there.
Yep. So
Yeah,
we most certainly could
we'll
get.
come back through and pick some of those off later.
Absolutely, we'll go get the basket and get our crop. But look at the habaneros, Denise.
Yeah, we'll pick those too.
Right. So we've
As
got
long
to
as they
get
keep producing.
the row cover up, and that might be something we can do today and get this cleaned up and all. But this is the tail end of our peppers that we did this year and our okra. Over here, the guys planted 10 rows of kale and 3 rows each of rutabagas, turnips, and collards. And the reason we plant so much green stuff is it's multi-purpose, especially kale, because we feed it to our rabbits. And they really enjoy it. And so we got a great standing on our greens. We got rutabagas in here, I think I said that, and all. We've really enjoyed those. And our pea patch behind Anthony's pretty much done with.
We picked those.
That was an experiment for us, kind of a late summer white peas and pink eyes that we planted, and we got a pretty good
Harvest off of them.
harvest off those. What we did find out, guys, we canned the pink eyes. We've never really canned peas before, but we canned the pink eyes, and I'm gonna tell you,
They were good.
we ate some for supper the other night.
They were very good.
They were absolutely delicious. So we will definitely be planning that to do some more canning on those and all. But that's pretty much it. We got a plot here that we don't have anything planted in. But what we're going to do over the next several weeks is we're going to be tilling this up. We do still have some greens down here, and our squash is on the end, kind of at the end of its harvesting. But we'll get this tilled in and get it ready for a cover crop for the winter. And
What you say, Beckett? What you say?
huh?
Are we good?
Are we good? Well, we're good. We're good. We're good. So that's our little update on our garden. It doesn't look its best, of course, but we're so always on the farm is a work in progress. And so we'll keep you updated on that. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, here's an update on our quail. Kind of downsized a little bit on them. We got a Pharaoh mix and a Tibetan mix in here. So we've got probably there's 6 or 7, there's 8 in there, I think, and we don't have as many quails as we've always had. So I don't know how much longer we'll keep them, but they don't produce as fast as the other things on the farm. So, but we do still have the quail here, and we're raising them. They do give us some small eggs and stuff like that. But there's the quail. They'll probably be butchered, and we probably won't raise many more quail. I don't know. I guess the guys will decide on what they want to do.
So we're going to update you on the cows.
They are heading this way.
Look at Brownie.
Yeah. It's this time of year that they
realize they need more food because the grass is gone. So she's coming for food.
She's coming for food.
So this is Brownie.
This is what my dad, we've shared before, bottle fed
And raised. Hey,
and
girl.
raised. She's a big girl. She's an Angus Charolais mix.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
So what we're hoping is we rented a bull. Isn't that right? We rented the bull for about 4 months.
His name was Beast.
Beast. And so we're hoping that all the girls got bred. Except for one. January Moon is not old enough. So she's the little third one coming up, I think.
Yeah.
Here's April right here, the milk cow. Right here.
She's our number 1.
So April was our Dexter Jersey mix that we got. And that we raised, and she's been producing milk for us. She's dropped us many cows. She's also helped us raise up some that weren't even hers. She's a good little mama. And that's her last baby, January Moon. She will probably go in the freezer.
Look at Trump.
This is Trump. He's going to be our breeder bull. He was actually born November 2nd, so his birthday's coming up. He'll be a year old
Next week.
Yep, and he'll be our breeder. He'll stay here on the farm.
The one in the middle is Big Mac. He was Brownie's baby, and we've got him banned, and he'll be one we're going to harvest this year. No.
Big Mac was.
No, it wasn't.
Not Big Mac.
No.
Babe.
That was
remember?
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls
baby that we had to go.
October Grace is going that way. She was last year's April's baby. She's a Jersey Dexter mix, so she'll be a milk cow one day. We shared that, I think, on a previous
Cleopatra right here.
Or wait, no. Yeah, that's Cleopatra. Yeah, that's Mean Girl back there.
No, Mean Girl's right here.
Where?
Number 4.
Oh yeah, see her? See her? She's got the look. She will charge you in a heartbeat.
Curiosity's in the back.
Yeah. Babe is right there.
And Babe is right there.
Yeah.
Babe's looking a little thin today.
She does look thin today.
Babe, what's up, girl?
Yeah. So these are updates. Hopefully, we didn't try the artificial insemination this year. We were successful in it. Well, I mean, we've had calves every year with it, but
I'm
not.
watching Mean Girl.
Yeah, I know, but not 100%. So we felt like the bull would be our best bet this year. So we've done that, and the bull was here. We're going this way.
Oh yeah.
She has been known to charge a golf cart, and she has lifted Eric up a couple of times.
Me at the gate as well.
Danette at the gate a couple times. So we have to keep an eye on her. She gets kind of really, really mean when she's pregnant. So that's why
And
we
right after
believe.
she casts. But in between, she's super nice.
Well, I wouldn't say super nice. She's tolerable. You know, she still is a heifer.
We said it.
We said it.
But that's her baby behind her. That's Curiosity. She's got a little bit of a temperament, but not as much as
She does. So,
hopefully, listen, we plan on them to start dropping April, March, something like that. So hopefully we'll start having some calves dropping before long.
yeah. So,
And raise them up.
so behind us is April's curious about Levi, and January Moon. Don't. She wants something to eat. See?
Hey, baby girls.
No, not
Hey,
a
she wants something
Mom
to
said
eat.
I can't do that.
No, you can't because mean girl. Hey, girl.
Can I try to taste her? Can I try to get her my
Ooh,
I want to pet
wee.
her.
No, I just don't trust that one right there, babe. I don't trust her. So there you go. We have given you a little update of what's happening on Perry Hill Farms. The only other thing I can think of that we were planning on doing, we didn't show you our herb garden, which is a train wreck. We'll do a video on that later. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Hopefully when I quit work and can stay home, maybe something that can be monitored a lot easier. And Erica's on the hill too, so hopefully we can be a little bit more better on it. We're also planning on stocking our pond soon with some fish. So we're gonna get some catfish to put in that small pond up front, and that's gonna be a fun experience. Well, we don't need bass. We have bass in the big pond, but we're gonna try to get some catfish and put out there so we can raise some catfish.
So now I can go out there with my
That's right.
grandbuster.
That's right.
I got
But
one.
just a little update on the hill of how things have gone over the year that we've done this, and things are changing, things are growing, and we're having fun doing it, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's a family affair here on the hill. Like we always say, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life.
That's right. It doesn't seem so simple sometimes, but it truly is.
It is.
I can't think of doing anything else.
That's right.
You know,
So-
we do it with family, and we have a lot of fun.
Make memories.
Make memories.
So share everything with our kids.
And it is like a chronicle for our kids to see when they grow up, and our
Absolutely.
grandchildren and all. So, but thank you.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Mhm.
If you like it, hit that like button. Hit that little notification bell to be notified of all future videos.
Right.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless. And hey, today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday.
Yep.
Find your way to a church that teaches the Bible
Right.
and worship the Lord tomorrow, every day. But tomorrow's Sunday, find your way to a church. God bless you. Thank you for watching.
See ya.